내가
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Perkins, Garnett out there with Pierce, then it's Allen, and it's Rondo in at the point. And for Chicago, LeBron James is out there with D-Box. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Young against Rondo. Outside, Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And Paul Pierce with the 3.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now, here is Young. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Divac with the jam.
Boy, I love how Divac positions himself on the offensive end, making himself a threat to throw down the alley-oop because he does his work early.
Here's the pass to Perkins. Divac with some nice D. James against Rondo. James kicks to Doncic. Back to James. Reeves outside. Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the game.
shooting for the Celtics, Kendrick Perkins.
And the free throw, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Perkins, good, and Pierce gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rondo looking around. Pass to Pierce. And again, it's Boston converting.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Young pass to Reeves. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Pierce with a rebound. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Allen. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Young with the ball. He's got 6. Here's LeBron, guarded by Garnett. And they get it. They get it again. And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago Gangsters.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Boston, Scalabrine comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Cassell in for Rondo. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Perkins with a screen on Hachimura. Pierce dishes to Perkins. Not going to go that time. Chicago trailing here. Parker outside. Takes a three. Traps in the tray.
Playing at a brisk pace, Parker gets set up by his team and doesn't waste it.
Parker against Cassell. Pulls up. High post. Hachimura grabs the miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Paul Pierce.
Team foul.
And how about the competitiveness of Parker, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
And some changes here for the Celtics. P.J. Brown's checked in for Perkins. Posey comes in for Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cassell. Rondo kicks to Allen. Posey passes to Scalabrine. Now here's Allen. Boston, no good that time either. Parker dishes to Smart. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown with a screen on Parker. Rondo and Gasol sends it back.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
Number 28, Sam Cassell.
Here's Posey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Parker with the steal. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the floor for Boston. Brown out there with Scalabrine. Then there's James Posey. Then it's Cassell, and it's Rondo in at the 2-guard spot. Here is Scalabrine. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Cassell.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Here's Doncic. Luka making it look so easy inside.
And that's how you finish off a possession.
Outside Rondo. Brown sets a screen for Rondo. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Wembanyama, a screen on Cassell. James kicks to Young. The 3. Rondo with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bucket is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023?
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Gasol's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Doncic. And Parker subbed in for Young. Then for the Celtics, Posey comes in for Brown. And Allen subbed in for Cassell. Posey with it. He's covered by Hachimura. Posey passes to Rondo. It's Allen on the wing. From past the arc. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. Parker finds Reeves. Back to Parker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Scalabrine, and Gasol sends it back.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Parker. Back to Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen shot is off. On the wing, Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Ayton. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Here's Boston now.
2 minutes.
Rondo kicks to Posey. It's up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Loud pass to Gasol. And stolen by Posey. Rejected by Gasol.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
Here's Hachimura. Rondo with the rebound. So it's the Celtics now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
From deep, Gasol. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And the foul on Rui Hachimura.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vlade Divac's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. James comes in for Pau Gasol. Doncic is checked in for Hachimura. Young is subbed in for Parker. And then for Boston, Leon Rose checked in for Scalabrine. Pierce comes in for James Posey. And it's House in for Rondo. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago trails by 4. From the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poe dishes to House. It's Allen on the wing. He takes it in. 5 on the clock. From 13. That misses off the backboard. And here's Young from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 9. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Chicago leads by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with LeBron on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Marcus Smart is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Gasol. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Doncic in at the 3 slot.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, Duncan probably comes easily. And D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Here's Young. Rebound, Boston. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Pierce. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Chicago leading by 3. Now Young. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Rondo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nobody near Allen. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Allen's got 11 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. For 3, Pierce. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Smart passes to Doncic. Young inside. Working on Garnett. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Perkins kicks to Rondo. It's Allen on the wing. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. Chicago trailing here. Here's Smart. Nothing on the board. Takes it off the glass.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Rondo against Young. Rondo passes to Pierce. Here's Perkins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Boston also with the sub. Scalabrini's checked in. Rondo against Parker. James, the pass to Parker. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Parker with the steal. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Baseline try. Rebound by the Celtics. Perkins got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded by Kennett. And the basket is good.
And although not the biggest guy, you gotta love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
That bucket in no time at all. Parker's got 10 points.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Parker's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Outside Rondo. Back to Allen. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 15 points for Ray Allen.
You know, guys, we often talk about players when they get hot, you just can't stop them. Allen, too athletic there, and too good a shooter, too.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Boston making some changes. Brown comes in for Perkins, and it's Cassell in for Allen. He doesn't get the second one. Boston leading by 3. It's Pierce on the wing, covered by LeBron. Pierce against James, and Paul Pierce with the slam.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
Pierce has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here is Parker. 10 points for him. P.J. Brown with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cassell gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Chicago. James a screen on Cassell. Here's Parker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I like that. Smush Parker taking it right to him.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for Chicago, Smush Parker. Shooting one.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Parker against Cassell, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cassell. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Garnett is out there with James Posey. Then it's Allen. Then it's Cassell. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cassell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Cassell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Parker kicks to Young. Over Cassell. Young, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Cassell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Young on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Cassell. Allen for the 3. Devon's the rebound. Devon's has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young's shot is off. And here's Boston. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Down low. Garnett puts it in.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Again, Young missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Garnett outside. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. From 19, that one goes. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. 9-point game. From outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Great work on the offensive glass that time from Divac, using his size and timing. So important in rebounding to his advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Chicago. James comes in for Pau Gasol. Then for the Celtics, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Brown. Pierce comes in for James Posey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cassell.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Young fires, and good! From way outside, it's in!
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have stop.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It misses. Chicago trails by 6. Young! And it's good! 3 points on the fast break chance that time.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
That does not go.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Garnett pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Wembanyama has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Allen outside. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Garnett. And they double up Rondo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And, you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
And he makes both free throws.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Here's Boston now. Perkins with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Takes the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Pierce has a plethora of offensive moves. He can really hurt you at that end of the floor.
And down goes the 3. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. So we see Boston get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll see you next time